Hello, everyone. My name is Casey McBride of Shaman's Way, and this is the YouTube channel dedicated to spreading the magic of spirituality and healing to the community of the world. We're going to do some breath work, some healing, whatever kind of magic happens to unfold for the day. So let's have some fun, guys. All right, welcome. So we're going to start out doing some breath work, and if anyone would like to receive any shamanic healing, if you've got physical pain, emotional pain, and anything going on spiritually, energetically that you need some facilitation for, leave a comment. Let me know what it is you're in need of healing for, and we can work on that. But we can all work on it together while breathing. Breathing is so powerful. It brings light and energy into the body, does all kinds of things physiologically, makes your blood more alkaline, activates your nervous system, helps attenuate your nervous system. It's really exciting, and I could talk about it forever, but that's not going to do a whole lot for you unless you actually start to experience it yourself. So we're just going to hop right into it, and it looks like someone commented here. MEG says hello. Hello, MEG. What's going on? How are you? You ready to breathe? Do you need some healing? Both? Because let's do it. I'm going to put this up here real quick. Please enjoy this breathwork session lying down and never standing nor sitting in a position where you could fall over. And the reason why I'm mentioning that is that some people, if they're new to breathwork especially, and they start doing this really intense kind of breathing that we're going to be doing, you can get dizzy and fall over. And that's about the only real health risk, is if you were standing up or driving. Do not do this while driving or standing. Any position where you could get dizzy and fall over, don't do this. You should, if you notice behind me is this big comfy couch. So the worst thing that's going to happen if I go too far with the breath work and really push myself, which you shouldn't do, you should always listen to your body. But if I did, the worst thing that's going to happen is I'm going to go like this and lean back. That's the worst that's going to happen to me. Ideally, if it's your first time, you should be lying down, fully supported on a bed, lying down on a couch, lying, or fully supported by a couch or something. So that's the only real thing I have to say about that. Otherwise, the breathwork session is happening now, and we're just going to jump right into some breathing. We're going to start out with one of my favorite breath techniques. This was invented or discovered or created by one of my best friends in the world and my brother on the path, Anthony Smigelski of the Positive Pineapple, and it's called the pineapple breath, and it's 3 parts. The first part is smell the flower, cool the soup. So you're breathing in through your nose like you're smelling a beautiful flower, out through pursed lips like you're cooling down your soup. About at that pace. The second part is a double sniff of the sigh and the exhale, and all of these breaths should first be filling the stomach with the diaphragm and then the chest with the rest of the lungs. You should be breathing in so fully that you feel like a little stretch in your lungs. Don't be half-assed about it. I mean, really give a deep, full breath on these powerful inhales and relax and let go on the exhale. But the second part, first sniff, pops the stomach open, so your stomach should expand on the first breath as you breathe with your diaphragm. Second sniff, the rest of your lungs expand up here in the chest, and then on the exhale, you let a sigh out. So it kind of sounds like this. And you kind of want to use the vocal cords. You notice I'm making that kind of sound. So you want to do that. You want to use the vocal cords a little bit. Make that sigh sound, because that actually stimulates the brainstem and does all kinds of other things. So it's a double sniff of the sigh on the exhale. Around at that pace. The third part is really easy to remember. Is just in and out through the mouth. So just breathe in nice and deep, get those lungs a nice stretch, and then exhale through the mouth at about this pace. And we're going to put all 3 of those together. So double sniff, then, smell the flower, cool the soup, double sniff, and then in and out through the mouth. And I'll tell you when to switch on each one, so you don't have to remember any of this, because I'm going to tell you what to do for each one. At the very end of all the breathing, we're going to take one last deep breath, And we're going to exhale. We're going to hold our breath with no air in the lungs as long as it's comfortable. I'll keep it a little shorter because we're streaming for a lot of people. And then after we've held our breath, we're going to take a nice deep breath in. You're going to pack your lungs full. Deep breath as much as you can fit in your lungs. And the thing is, when a lot of people do this, they tense up their neck and shoulders like this, and they keep them tense. The thing is, you want to relax. Relax your body. After you've taken the breaths in, then you relax. You relax the body. Make sure everything's nice and loose. And then we're just going to hold and exhale. Again, don't have to remember all that because I'm going to tell you when to do each thing. I'm going to just take a little sip of my drink here. And we're going to jump right into it. So, everybody, starting out with smell the flower, cool the soup. Follow along. In 3, 2, 1. Double sniff. In and out through the mouth. Deep breath fully in. Hold for just a second. And exhale to a neutral lung. Exhale with no air in your lungs and just hold. Feeling your body. Deep breath fully in. A little more. Hold. Relax your shoulders. And slowly exhale. Feel that aliveness in your body. Feel the tingling, the warmth, the lightheadedness, whatever sensations you feel, accept them. Love them. And I'd like you to take a moment, if you were following along with that, to let me know, comment, compared to just a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes ago, before we started that first breathing exercise. How do you feel now compared to before we started? And we're going to jump into another one. We're going to do, what should we do? I like the breath of 7 angels. It's really nice. After you should keep preferably water and not another beverage like I'm drinking. But preferably water you should keep by you. And as we're breathing, the lungs are the largest detoxification pathway of the body, and it's actually how we lose the majority of our fluids is through our lungs. People think of, like, we get rid of our fluids through urination. It's actually through our lungs is where we lose the majority of our waters through breathing. So as you're doing breath work, good idea to keep hydrating. So keep some water by you. And then also just breathing really fast in and out through the nose and mouth makes things a little dry. So take sips of water as we're doing this. But Dr. Kevlar says, great to catch you live. Great to have you here, Dr. Kevlar. Welcome. Hope you enjoy breathing along with us if you're able. Emmy G says, did these breathing techniques make you dizzy when you first began to practice? Because I'm dying, although right now my body feels like I had a massage. This is interesting. So they still make me dizzy, but I don't really consider it dizzy because dizzy is just a concept that we have in our mind, right? So really, what is dizzy? It's a sensation. So I wouldn't say so much it makes me dizzy, but I get like I will straight up blast off. Like I will not lose consciousness, but I'll leave my body and I come back and my whole body's vibrating and tingling, and it's like the most intense buzz you've ever felt. And part of this is like the CO2 and oxygen exchange happening in the bloodstream. Big part of it is bringing in way more light energy than you're used to having in your body. But whatever you decide to choose as your explanation for why you're feeling like this, the sensations eventually stop being like you. They kind of worry you at first. You're like, well, I'm not used to feeling like this. This is new. I don't know exactly what's going on. So it can be a little worrying, but then eventually they become the most pleasurable sensations you've ever felt. Better than any drug you could ever take. The buzz, the high from breath work is better than anything you've ever felt. And you are actually releasing endogenous cannabinoids, opioids, and dope, and endorphins, serotonin, dopamine. All these beautiful feel-good chemicals are flowing through your body and your brain. And so that's part of what causes this kind of high that we get from breath work. So eventually you learn to see it as really pleasurable and like you crave it almost, like where you just want to do it as much as possible. So keep going. And I would encourage you, as you're feeling these sensations, ask yourself, Emmy, what if this sensation could be just 1% more pleasurable? Every time you feel it, just 1% more pleasurable, and 1% more, and 1% more, until it's just the most amazing sensation you've ever felt. But for me, they've actually gotten more intense over time. I don't feel dizzy, like, whoa. It's more like I blast off, get super buzzed, even DMT, psychedelic-like experiences. And then I come back, and once I've come down from it, then I'm like, wow, now I feel really good, like you're saying. I feel like you've had a really good massage or an energy healing session. Because you've given yourself an energy healing session in a way. Dr. Kevlar says, I've been having some lower back pain lately. Would this be able to help me? Yes, absolutely. Dr. Kevlar, stick around. We're going to do some breathing, but then if you stay around for the stream, then I will focus on you specifically, and we're going to facilitate some healing for you, along with everyone else at the same time, anyone who wants to receive. But I can focus specifically on your lower back pain. So stick around. Let's do this. Let's facilitate some healing. And I'm going to put this new banner up now. If I can find it. Comment if you would like a free healing session. So we're going to do some of those. And then Kevin says, amazing! I didn't recognize Kevin. Oh, Kevin! I know who you are. I've been working with you. So this is cool. I'm glad you're on. This is a lot of fun. I'm glad I decided to stream today. And I'm going to, and it's funny because, people say don't say this and then not do it, because if you say things and get a lot of hype around it and you don't do it, people will be really disappointed. But I am really committed. And I'm not gonna say all of what's coming, but there are some incredible things coming, and there's gonna be like way more live streams, way more breath work, way more healing, way more conscious content on the way. That is on the horizon, and it's all coming, and I'm very excited about it. So I have to contain myself a little bit, not to just share everything that's going on. So it's really exciting. I'm excited about it. But let's breathe. I've been talking for long enough. So we're going to jump into one of my favorite breathing techniques, the breath of 7 angels. So this is a 7-part inhale all through the nose. It's one breath in, but it's done in 7 little sniffs. So it kind of sounds like this. And then you do that sigh on the exhale. 7 little inhales. So we're training the nervous system, we're training your neurology to do a new thing. The brain's not used to breathing in this way in these 7 little sniffs. No one really would normally breathe like that. So we're not only doing all the wonderful things that breathwork do, but we're actually training the nervous system and building new neural pathways just by doing this breathing technique. So 7 little inhales, sigh in the exhale. We're just going to breathe until it feels right, and then we're going to do some breath holds, which I'll guide you through. But we're going to begin breath of 7 angels, starting in 3, 2, 1. Expand those lungs. 7 little sniffs. Feel the energy. Feel it. Go deeper. Deep breath fully in. Hold. And breathe out to a neutral, empty lung and just hold. Deep breath fully in. More. Pack your lungs. Hold. And slowly exhale. Feel the shift in the way that you feel. If you're energy sensitive, pay attention to the way that your energy feels now. If not, just notice any sensations present in the body. Tingling, warmth, coolness, lightheadedness, a ringing. You may hear a ringing in your head. If you pay attention, it's not coming from your ears. It's actually coming from inside of your head. It's your neurology, your nervous system, your neurons lit up, firing faster than they're used to. And you can actually hear it as an audible tone, which is almost like a universal thing. If you do this enough, everyone can hear that, which is pretty amazing. So let me know how you're feeling after that round. I just noticed I noticed this while I was breathing. Camera's a little high up there. I can be a little, there you go. See my knees now. I got my beautiful comfy pajama pants on, so I'm having a good time. But let me know, how do you feel after that round now? Everybody make a comment And we'll jump into another round of breathing. Dr. Kevlar, are you still watching? And if you are, how's your low back feel? Are you ready to receive some healing for it? Let me know, Dr. Kevlar, how you feel. How do you feel? So I think what we might do for everyone is a little body scan. So for anyone watching, we can do a body scan. And Kevin is saying, if you have to wear pants, might as well make them fun pants. Yes. He says, oh, I'm Dr. Kevlar. Okay, so it's the same account. Or same person, different accounts. LOL, I switched accounts. Yep. Okay, Kevin. So let's do this. You've experienced breathwork and shamanic healing in a way, but you haven't experienced this kind of shamanic healing. So, Kevin, what I want you to do is we're going to do a little bit of breathing, and I want you to scan your body. And in your case, everyone else, just scan the entire body. And in Kevin's case, we're going to have you bring your attention into the low back. And with every breath, just feel more and more of the sensation that's there. And I want you to be able to describe it for me in terms of how it feels. Scale of 1 to 10, how uncomfortable or painful is it? Like words to describe it: sharp, stabbing, throbbing, aching, all these things. But we're going to start doing some breaths in and out through the nose at about this pace. Deep breaths. And start scanning the body. Starting at the top of your head, moving downward. At the pace that's comfortable for you, just scanning your body. Feel the areas of discomfort, the areas of comfort. Feel all the sensations in your body. Find the area of your body that's the most painful or the most heavy or the most uncomfortable. Go deep into that sensation. Feel it fully. Make it stronger. Bring it to the surface. Don't run away from it. Feel it. Deep breath fully in and hold. Just hold. Exhale slowly. And just feel all the beautiful sensations in your body, all the beautiful tingling, the aliveness, the coolness, the warmth, whatever happens to be present. I just totally blasted off there. I went into outer space. But I want you now, after that, to bring your awareness into the area of your body that feels the most uncomfortable, as we were just doing. Feel that sensation for all that it is. And Kevin in particular, I want you to tell me right now, on a scale of 1 to 10. Oh, he's already commented. It's about a 6 out of 10 pain, It feels more of a throbbing pain, feels very tight. So Kevin, I would ask you, in this moment, are you truly ready to receive healing for this? And what I mean is, in this moment, are you open to the possibility of, even though you may have had this pain for a while or a short time, doesn't matter, even if there's something really physiologically wrong with it, are you open to the possibility that almost instantaneously we can completely shift this? We can get rid of this pain. Are you ready for that? Are you ready to let go of that pain right here, right now? Let me know. Send me a comment, and we'll get started. I just blasted off on that last one, and I don't know what I was doing because I was not in my body. Sometimes, like, I may be like, ooh, my eyes rolling and stuff. I just go really out because I'm super energy sensitive, and I kind of really trance out and go really deep. So yeah, that can happen, which is why, again, I say be fully supported just in case. So Kevin says, I'm truly ready to receive healing. Okay, Kevin. So what I want you to do is keep your attention in the back where you're feeling that 6 out of 10 pain, and just feel it for all that it is. You're not trying to do anything. You're not trying to change it. You're not trying to make anything happen. You're just feeling it. And then I'm going to call in some spirits to help. And then I'm going to check back in just a few minutes. I'll check back in a couple times. I'm going to check in the first time, see how you're feeling, and then we'll go from there. So just feel all of that sensation that's there, and just be open to receive. Hi, all of my beautiful spirits, Mother Earth, the waters, the moon, the winds, the sun, the rainbow, all of my own spirit guides, my angels, my plants, my elemental beings, my gods, my goddesses, my star beings, my ancestors, all of the beings that continually lend me their beautiful power, their wisdom, their teachings. Bring your healing here. And to the beings of light that hold the perfect medicine for Kevin's low back and the pain that he's experiencing, that know how to get to just the right place and restructure these imprints, heal this wound, that hold the perfect medicine to free him of this pain now and forever. Bring your medicine here. Umpwy, umpwy, umpwy. Nyare nurame varamskar ye galar gandaramelo arveni aramagar galevanar urme veinaramskar iskar skal guramde narda arvone Imarde arba norda arhumanskerine. Kevin, take a deep breath into that area, hold it. And on the exhale, when I tell you to, you're just going to relax every muscle in your body. In 3, 2, 1, relax. And Kevin, I'm just going to check in with you as these energies are continuing to run, as the spirits are continuing to work. How is your low back feeling now? You said 6 out of 10. Where is it at in this moment, right now? Just bring your attention there. Feel it fully. If there is any pain left, scale it 1 to 10. How uncomfortable is it right now? When we're ready, when we're open to receive, healing can be instantaneous. I've seen people healed of everything from a shattered pelvis to COPD to severe anxiety and depression. People are relieved of these things instantaneously. It all comes down to how willing are we to receive the healing, How ready are we to let go of the things that we need to let go of? Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Because we are the creators of our reality. Even quantum physics is saying this, that it is the perception and the observation of reality that creates the reality around us. So just by our observation, we can create incredible healing. It says in this moment, honestly, it feels much better. It actually feels almost pleasurable. So Kevin, just bring your attention in there for a moment in this area where you're feeling pleasure now instead of pain. If you had to give it a number, scale of 1 to 10, this is pain. So if it's just pleasure and there's no pain, that would be a 0. But let me know on a scale of 1 to 10 if there is any pain. So instead of a pain, it feels like a pressure, more of a pressure on the left side. Okay, I can see what's happening here. So Kevin, what I'm going to have you do is breathe along with me, and then I'm going to take, because there's a heaviness accumulated around where the pain was, and I'm just going to alleviate that. I'm going to move that heaviness for you. So I'm going to have you take some breaths in and out, in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to start slow and then go fast. Everyone follow along. Doesn't matter if you're Kevin or not. Follow along. We're going to do this breathing. And if you're not Kevin, then bring your attention into the heaviest part of your body. And then I'm going to do this with the intention of dispersing the heaviness for everyone. So follow along with me. We're going to breathe in and out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to start slow and then go fast. We're going to hold our breath, and then I'm going to just disperse this heaviness. So everyone, follow along with me. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Speed up. Deep breath in. Hold. Exhale and hold. Deep breath in and hold. A little more. Hold. And slowly exhale. And let me know how you're feeling after that one. It may take a minute. Take your time. Be slow. Bring the attention into the body. Feel. Kevin, how does that pressure feel now? Is it non-existent? Is it still there? Does it feel pleasurable? How does it feel? And everyone else, let me know how that felt, because I had you focus on the heaviest area in the body, and what I kind of did was expanded it, made it lighter by expanding it with kind of spreading it out, and then began to move it down into the earth and then replace it with light. And then Terry Van Pepperstrite Lysogland. That's a mouthful. Says, fucking outstanding. Yes, it is. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Melanderville1 says, hi, I'm Mark. Hi, Mark. Welcome. Terry says, namaste. Namaste to you. Light in me sees the light in you, Terry. I love that. Namaste is a beautiful word. I love the energy behind it. He says, ha ha ha. Lots of laughs. Yes, beautiful. Kevin, how you feeling? One love, brother. One love to you. One love. So much love. So much love to all of you guys out there. I, unfortunately, well, we'll see. I have to go to the bathroom. I've been drinking a lot of fluids today. So I'm going to have, we're going to do another round of breathing, though. I don't know if I have a lot more time in me than that, than another round of breathing. Who says, I feel tingling. The pressure is still there, but much less. Good. Kevin, you know what to do. Do what I taught you. Breathe light into that area, the expansion, or the getting brighter on the inhale, and the relaxing, expanding on the exhale. I want you to do that with our next breathing exercise that we're about to do together. And if that doesn't completely alleviate the pressure, then continue on your own after the live stream. Continue breathing that way, and you should be feeling. But it's already. We went from 6 out of 10 pain to pleasure. So that's beautiful in and of itself. But that little bit of pressure that's there, just breathe the light in and out of that area, and it will clear up for sure. So it says, I've known your work for the last year and also didn't think I would catch you live. You can look forward to many more live streams. So stay subscribed. Everyone subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. You get notified when we go live. But I will say, I've never done this before on my own channel, aside from maybe like 1 or 2 times. But I've never actually scheduled a live stream. I just go live whenever I feel like it. But I've realized that this is a massive way that I can start to spread love, consciousness, light, healing, spirituality to the community of the world, as is my kind of channel tag name or tagline. But it's through content creation, through creating conscious content, live streaming, all of these things. So I'm going to take this more seriously. Take this as kind of, it's going to be more structured. So I'll be scheduling live streams, coming on a lot more frequently, no matter what, you know. It's like, it doesn't, I love doing this. And when I do these live streams, it's some of the most fun I ever have. It's like the most fun. And I have a lot of fun doing other things too, but I love this so much. So I'm just going to come on and start doing these more often, scheduling them, making it more structured thing. And yeah, so you guys can look forward to so much more content. So subscribe. There's never been a better time to subscribe to Shaman's Way and hit the notifications. And then look forward to some major updates, some major news in the somewhat near future. That's coming as well. So stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Mike is saying, I have a pinched nerve in my left shoulder, feel pain only when I'm doing physical work at my job. We'll see. I'm going to do one more round of breath work, and I think I may have to call it for the day. I'm sorry, Mike. Catch me on the next one, which will be soon, very soon. Or reach out to me, and I'll help you regardless of your financial situation. You know, because I want to help people no matter what. I'm not worried about whether or not you're able to pay full price for a session. I know that if I put enough love, light, and healing out there, the universe is always going to provide for me. So just message me. It's all in the description. You go to the description on the video. My email address, my website, all the stuff is there. Reach out to me. So let's just schedule a session, and I'll help you, and we'll figure it out from there. So anyway, let's do another round of breathing. What do I want to finish off with? What would be good? We're gonna do breath of fire, back and forth between a like medium pace and a fast pace. So breath of fire, for those of you who aren't familiar, is the one kind of breath where we actually do force the exhale. On most breathing, it's pull on the inhale, you relax on the exhale. Breath of fire, you're forcing the inhale, so you're both pulling on the inhale and forcing on the exhale. Another word for it is bellows breathing. If you think of like those big bellows they use to pump the forges. It's like a bellows that you're just kind of pumping air. It's in and out through the nose, but it's kind of a pumping action with your diaphragm. So you can put your hands on your stomach, just like right where the bottom of your ribs are, and you want to feel this pumping action. And we're going to start out at about this pace. And then we're going to speed up to this pace. And then we're going to alternate between the two before doing some breath holds. So just follow along. I wanted to bring these up here because I'm getting more comments. I love this. I love when you guys comment. And then I want to bring this one up. He said, I wouldn't know the difference at the moment if you were to try and help me, though. And then thank you. Terry said, I feel like heaven. Thanks, brother, for the love and lesson. I shall spread this knowledge. Yeah, share it with people. On my YouTube, I think it's a good time for it. If you don't mind, share away. Share all of this stuff. This is consciousness technology that everyone should have access to. Everyone should be breathing every day. Everyone should be, engaging in some kind of spiritual practice. There needs to be nothing religious about it. It could just be practicing gratitude, giving thanks for the things that you have, but breath work is like A1. Everyone should be breathing every day. So let's do this, guys. Breath of fire, slow and fast, starting in 3, 2, 1. Fast. Slow. Fast. Slow. Fast. Slow. Deep breath fully in and hold. And exhale to a neutral lung and just hold. Deep breath fully in. A little more, hold. And slowly exhale. Let's take 7 more deep breaths in and out through the mouth, and we're going to hold at the top, starting in 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. More, hold. And slowly exhale. Feel whatever you feel. Just feel your body. Be in your body now. Tingling, warmth, relaxation, energy, whatever you feel. It's okay to feel whatever you feel. It always is. We're learning to accept reality as it comes to us. Not trying to change anything, just accepting reality for what it is. Feeling the fullness of life. That's what this is about. It's a big part of what breathwork, healing, all this is about, is learning to accept reality as it is. Learning to embrace and love reality as it is. Because all of reality is perfection. The only time it's not is when we say it's not in our minds. So we can learn to accept the sensations that we feel, which all of reality is sensation, vision, sense of touch, hearing, smell, all sensations. Even our own thoughts. The perception of our thoughts is just a sensation. Our emotions are just sensations. If we can learn to accept all of them, love all of them, then reality becomes perfection all of the time. Even if it's not comfortable. It doesn't have to be comfortable. You can be suffering and still realize it's all just perfection. Because everything happens the exact way it's supposed to. It always has, it always will, it always does. In this one eternal moment that exists, the now, the space, the consciousness that is ever present, that is always here, it's perfect, always. If we can learn to accept the sensations that are always arising right here, right now. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I love all of you so, so much. Subscribe, turn on those notifications so that you can catch more of this beautiful conscious content, help to raise your vibration, help to spread the love within yourself and others. And let's just make this the most fun, magical reality that we've all ever experienced. Because how cool does that sound? Thank you all so much. Have a magical day, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. I love you. I love you. I love you all so much. Thank you.